January 1st on Broad Street, but it's not. It's November 30th in Northeast Philadelphia. The band performing is the South Philadelphia String Band, just one of the many mummers clubs that make New Year's Day in our town so unique. Most people think of mummery as a once-a-year event, but the fact is, for this club and most others, be they comic, fancy, or string, it's a year-round activity. And while most mummers enjoy strutting their stuff 365 days a year, nothing can compare with the excitement of getting ready for New Year's Day.
I don't think I could be enthused any more than I am. And it just seems like every time around this year, we start acting like a bunch of kids before the night before Christmas, you know what I mean? We can't wait till it gets here, and then you can't wait until it gets over.
Jim Moran Sr. has been a mummer for over 50 years. He helped found the South Philadelphia String Band Club back in 1946. And although now officially retired, he rarely misses a club activity. Not only that, his entire family is involved as well. Jim's wife, Dorothy, was for years in charge of makeup for the entire club. Their oldest son, Jim Jr., got involved at age 14 and has been a member for 29 years now. And their youngest son, Joe, has been at it for over 20 years. The entire Moran family now spans 3 generations, and they're a very tight-knit group. They live within blocks of each other in South Philadelphia and get together often. We visited them one night in early December at Jim Sr.'s home, where they had gathered for dinner and to discuss the upcoming parade. For the Morans, mummery is a way of life.
Yeah, but still, it's not like it used to be. Before, it used to be we were the end of the parade. I mean, the street sweepers came up behind us, behind the last spring band. Now there's a couple of years now.
Dark, rain.
So it's not really,
I thought everybody was involved in the string bands or mummers because it was the only thing that I knew. I didn't know that you had to go out and find it because it was there. I, just tugged along with my father to the band, to a few of the jobs, and got excited that way, because the other members of the band were, made you feel welcome and made you feel like you were having a lot of fun. And I had an uncle also in the band, and I decided that I'd like to try to play a saxophone, and borrowed one, and he taught me to do a little bit and picked up a little bit more there. And then finally my father said if I was serious enough, he's going to buy me a saxophone, and it worked out to my benefit, thankfully. It was a lot of fun. So.
Our band is basically a lot of father and son groups, you know what I mean? And it's been that way for years, and that's how mostly all the kids come up through it. And as far as staying in it, my father being a big influence, like wanting to stay with my father and do things with my brother too. A lot of things we never had a chance to do together, him being older than me. He was 12 years older than me. Like we never had a chance to play football or anything together. Like my 2 sons are a little younger, closer together. Like, they can share things, playing together and everything. We never had that because he was so much older. And this was one thing I felt like, well, I could do it with my big brother. Every time we go somewhere, I'm going somewhere with my big brother and my father.
As New Year's approaches, the South Philadelphia String Band holds rehearsals every Tuesday and Sunday night. And the Morans, like many other mummer families, make sure they attend.
Break. Right there. Everybody should stop, mark it time.
The night we filmed at the South Philadelphia String Band Club, they weren't rehearsing the drums, Joe's section, but that didn't stop him from rehearsing, along with everyone else, for this year's theme, Scarecrow's First Ensemble.
Well, I get a good feeling because I know Joe enjoys it so much. My father-in-law enjoys it above all of them, I think. But they all get a big charge out of it, and it just makes us happy. Makes me happy anyway, knowing that they're happy in what they're doing.
Joe and Eileen have been married almost 12 years now. And of course, mummery has been a part of their lives from the start. Now their 2 sons, 8-year-old Joey and 3-year-old Michael, are showing an interest as well.
Michael, have a turn when you're finished.
Joey, he's just getting into it, really. Like, he's been bugging, can I go with you, can I go with you? And, like, some of the jobs have been pretty far away. I couldn't take him, but the last few jobs have been, like, fairly close. I've been able to take him on the bus with me and everything, and he enjoys it. This guy, he don't know what he wants to do yet. He just runs along. He wants to go anywhere his brother wants to go.
My games with Michael only last about 2 seconds.
Little Mike, he always says he's going to play a banjo. Joe, I don't know. He says yeah, but he doesn't say what he's going to play. But he could be like his father. His father Joe, he used to say he wanted to play accordion. He was a banjo, and he wound it up with a drum. So Joe might be taking after his dad. I don't know. And little Jimmy, I don't know. I hope I'm fortunate enough to live that long.
Little Jimmy, Jim Jr.'s son, is only 16 months old, so it's probably too early to predict when and if he'll be a mummer. But everyone's hopeful he, too, will continue the Moran family tradition.
Moran? Which one? Moran. Who's that you got? I'm on the car. Ready or not? Here I come.
Oh, that's sharp.
In addition to the baby, Jimmy the third, Jim and Marie Moran have two other children. Donna, 20, who's engaged to be married this spring, and 10-year-old Kathleen. Both girls have participated in mummer activities over the years, such as helping out at the club, presenting flowers to the captain, and of course attending the parade, but only as spectators. They've never marched because the South Philadelphia String Band, like most string bands, still has no female members. And despite changing times, that's something even their grandfather hopes will never change.
I think it's a man's job, and I always said it's a man's job, let a man do it. I know this is going to go over big, I guess, if it goes in the air. That's going to, I know there's a lot of women going to hate me for this, but I say it's not a woman's place. I said let them stay home where they belong.
Our string band on the stage tonight come out each and every year, the South Philadelphia String Band.
The Veterans Hospital, that job, we've been doing that for years, even when I was little. And that's fun. You stand back here and you watch these people out there dancing and the kids enjoying it. And you feel you're not getting paid anything for it, just other than the feeling, you know, you're making these people feel good.
We work so hard for it, and then it boils down to 4 minutes, and you got to depend on the judges. And sometimes they're wrong. They were wrong a lot of times.
And that is indeed what the entire year's efforts are devoted toward. Putting on such a good presentation for the judges during your allotted 4 minutes that you march away with first prize. That's something the South Philadelphia String Band has accomplished 3 times so far, and which it hopes to accomplish again this year.
Yeah, third prize, 64.
Yeah, there's Joey again.
First prize, 59.
But win or lose, the Morans love being mummers. It's provided all of them with many happy moments and fond memories and has brought their families even closer together. For them, there's just nothing like being a mummer and belonging to a string band.
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
This is the one who's got last prize.
Yeah, that's the last prize, boy. I think we had as much fun with that as we had any of them.
And more fun.
There's nothing I look forward to anymore than just going up Broad Street in the string band. One of the organizers, and I figure it's my band. I just love it. There's no other band goes up Broad Street but South Philly, according to me.